Alright, you bastards, this is Some-Belgian-prepper, and today we're going to look at the contents of MREs. This is going to be part of series. I will test out a few MREs to show you what's inside of it and how to use it or to utilize it. But before we open this bad boy, if you're interested in detective stories, this is the first part of 11-part series that I wrote called Bloody Crosses. The link will be in the description. So if you're interested, take a look, I would say. Alright, MREs. Before I open the MRE, I just want to tell you, a lot of people think MREs are these great things that you should buy in bulk, but in my opinion, MREs are mostly overrated for several reasons, because they will contain a lot of... They are usually very expensive in contrary to normal foods. Like for contrary, this is a French MRE, but it's this one is kind of cheap in my way, but it's also only holdable till for a year and a half. So yeah, that's something that you need to take into account if you buy in surplus stores. If you can buy them fresh, you can go like 2, 3, 4, maybe perhaps 5 years if they are really fresh, throw away, but they will be more expensive then. But for 1 year and a half, this is not a bad price, I would say. It's only 12 euros, and but most MREs are expensive in my opinion, especially these big ones. There are other ones, but if you want something like 24 hours like this, then this is 12 euros is good, but usually they are more expensive. So another thing is they're usually big because they have so much packaging. They are a little bit heavier than other kind of foods that you can prepare, so they're also a little bit heavier. I will show you how heavy they are. So let's see how heavy they are. I just need to adjust. Here it is. Right. So let's see. So this weighs about 650 grams. So yeah, if it's for only one day of food, it's kind of heavy in my opinion. But let's see what's inside of it, because some people don't need that much. Excuse me, so that much food, and yeah, it's what another thing is that is good is it's contained in a plastic bag. So yeah, it's the rats, rodents are not easily going to get to it because it also has a thick layer of carton. So that's already a good thing. Insects, but if a rat is really determined, they can get through it. But yeah, they have to be really determined little buggers. So let's open this. So, if you can see on the front of the package, there are several things that you can read. This is menu 8 of the Ration Combat Individuel Réchauffable. That means you can reheat whatever is inside of this. And there is the list of things that are inside of it. I will not read them all because I'm going to show you what's inside of it. And it's in a package that is easy to open. You open like this. Yeah, that's the thing if it's a little bit older. There you go. So this is something that I also like about this. It's easily openable and you take what you need. So if you think I only need 1 or 2 things for a quick meal, you can take them easily out, put it back in, close it off and put it back into your bug out bag. So that's also something that I really like. To be honest, I'm not going to eat any of this on camera to show you what it tastes like, because I already ate this kind of menu from this MRE. So I'm just going to tell you what my opinion was of it. So the thing of what I like about this French MRE is it has some very good and tasty products inside of it. I will show you the MRE up from the American Army. And in contrary to the American Army, this is high cuisine. I really like it. So if you can see, these are some granolas. It's like a muesli, but with chocolate and yeah, it's I kind of like it. You can eat it cold. If you mix it with water, you can also eat it very hot, like a porridge. So yeah, I really like this kind of for a quick snack if you're in a hurry, or you can eat it warm just to get some energy and to keep the morale up. So, and what I also like is some of these things last longer than the package would say that it is. So that's also something good. So yeah, good for morale, tasty. To be honest, this is my most favorite thing in this kind of MREs. The crackers and the biscuits. There are three kind of biscuits in this. There are just salt. There are how do you say this? The cereal biscuits, and there are chocolate biscuits. So yeah, you can do certain things with this. A lot of people think that you just take them out, you eat them like a snack like this. But what you can do is, if you have something like in, for example, you got soup, tea, or coffee in this, or chocolate milk, you can take one a biscuit, dip it, and eat it like that. So that's better for morale and give you more nutrition in a if you are in a hurry, so to say. So another thing what you can do is, if you got something like pate or something that you can smear out, you can take your biscuit and smear it, and you have more calories in the same sitting than if you only eat this as like I say, a small snack. But yeah, everyone their own, and yeah, they are one of my favorite things that are inside of this. Let's see, we're going to the big ones. Petit sal aux lentilles. I forgot what the sal is. This is salted pork with lentils. So if you can see, I once opened this, and to be honest, it tastes really good. And yeah, it could have been worse, because I've had other types of MREs where where they had canned meat, and it tasted horrible. It was almost like horrible as spam if you ever ate it. And but the French know how to package their good stuff. So that's something that you can reheat up again later on. I will show you in a minute how. But the French MREs, their meat are of and their canned food are of very good quality. So yeah, I see why the French always have a high morale in war. So I'm going to translate this into English. This is spicy sausage with rice, if you can see it. Yet again, this is good. Contains vegetables, rice, sausage for the. So it yet again good for morale. It fills you up, so you don't have to eat two cans of this. So you can eat one in the morning and one in the evening to get your energy up and keep your morale up. And yet again, it tastes good. You can reheat it, and you can reheat it from the can. Some people say so. Another benefit that you could have from putting this in your bug-out bag is you can reuse the cans to put it on a fire, so you don't have to use something like a pot to pour it in and cook like that. So you can just put it on top of the fire, and it can stack neatly on top of each other. So that's also a good thing, because it's made out of the same company. So if you want to save some space, you can do it like that. Let's see what's inside of it more. This is more like the drinks. There are several things here. Instant coffee. So there are 2 packs of how do you say this? Instant coffee. I will open this one for you, so I can put it in my own bag later on, so it's not going to waste. But to contrary that, because I hear a lot of Americans, they don't like to instant coffee, but this instant coffee is of very good quality. I don't drink coffee, but if there is coffee that I would drink, it would be the instant coffee. You got 2 packages, so 2 cups of coffee that you can have. So yeah, it's of very good quality, although I don't like to drink coffee, but it will give you the energy and it will give some taste. So you got some tea, you got black tea, and you got mint green tea. So yeah, 2 packages of these. I like these, but they are not that special, but they are tasty. What do we have here? Here we have 2 packs of sugar, and if you can see, these are quite large amounts of sugar. So this would be to put in your drinks, but you can also mix it with your water, so to give you an extra energy boost, because this is actually a lot. This is not one of those small things that you get in a restaurant. These are some hefty, like each one is like 5 grams, so yeah. I don't usually do so much sugar in my drinks. I almost never do sugar in my drinks, but yet again, 2 packages, each one with salt and pepper. So yeah, these are rather small. So I would prefer it that the salt would be bigger, in my opinion, that you can use salt for other purposes in case you do some heavy sweating. But yet again, it is enough for 24 hours, depending on... also, it's designed for more hot climates, so that's also a good thing why the package is good while it's sealed like that. So yeah, salt, pepper, cannot go miss, and chocolate powder, instant chocolate powder. So yeah, this is a good snack drink or just to keep morale up. And yeah, it's quite hefty too. It's like 20 grams. You can. It's not only for a pot. I mean, for a mug. It can also be put in a pot and be divided under more persons for some calories. It's like 386 calories in this one package. So yeah, that's some calorie intake. Let's see what's more. We got dessert, and it's like a caramel. How do you say this in? It's like caramel cream that you can eat as a small snack. So yeah, it's something like a good quick snack, I would say. And let's go to the next one. And that is garniture pour sandwich. So this is like a sort of pate kind of things, and this is what I've talked about, that you can smear over your biscuit to eat it like that. So yeah, that's actually what it's actually designed for, if you didn't know. And yeah, it's like it's made by French, so you would expect that there would be some sort of pate inside of it, and it's with legumes, so it's with vegetables. So you can not, it's not only your proteins that you will get, it's also some of your nutritions that you will take in. Let's see what's next. Dit is soup. Dit is crème de champignon. Dit is a champignon. How do you say this? Like a mushroom soup that you can put. It's like 20 grams. It's like good enough for what is it, like quart of a liter, 250 milliliters, I would guess. So yeah, I'm not really a soup drinker, but yeah, this contains all the nutrients that you can use. So like vitamins and minerals. So yeah, why not? It's very light. Let's go to the next one. That is like abricots. It's the applesauce variant with apricots. I know the Marines will not like this because Marines hate apricots because of it's a bad omen, like they say. But yeah, the French have apricots in the apricot paste in their MRE soup. So all right. So you can you can also smear this on your biscuits, like in the morning for something hearty, for a little hearty snack. So that's also kind of yummy. And then you got the little snackies. If you can see, it is like a chocolate bar, 72% chocolate. So yeah, this is something hefty, and it does not really melt in your hands. So that's good for during warmer weathers, climates, or seasons. This is like a nougat with fruit. So if you ever eat a nougat, yeah, kind of tasty. Like you can take these snacks while you're doing a long walk and keep these in your pockets. And it is like an energy bar, like it's called Combat Fuel, and it's with mocha, so like caffeine and some chocolate. So yeah, like a small energy bar. Be wise how you use them, I would say. And it is like another energy bar, but it's like granola. It's like a granola bar, I would say. So yet again, tasty fruits, and yet again it contains this This contains fruits like a peach and not apricots, I think. Is it apricot? Yeah, it contains apricot, so Marines will not like this. Yeah, I will keep making that joke. I don't care. There, we still got one more cereal bar, and it is more like a, how do you say this? Like yet again a granola bar, but more with energy. Yet again, apricots. The French really like apricots, so this MRE is certainly not for Marines. If you know why I keep making this joke, I would say look it up why Marines do not like apricots. And one of the last things for food is an isotonic sport drink. So yeah, I drink this one, and it's very tasty. I drink the one that are in the American MREs, and they were tasting like shit. But these, they were more. I like this one more. They are more like sweet, and this one is more like lemon. So yeah, could not be that bad if it's from the same company that made these. So it's all quality, full food. And then we have the things like this. This is some paper towels, napkins. So it's not only for wiping your foot or cleaning your hands. It's also for if you're going to shit this all out, you can use this as toilet paper. But yeah, those are all things that you can put in yourself. And if you can see, this is one of those small water heaters that you can use. These are usually made with a few 4 blocks that are inside of it. So you can put, you can fold the stove a little bit up, put 1 block, and you can heat one of these cans on top of it, or you can heat your tea. You put your mug on top of it, but it's mostly used for meant for 4-time use with these cans. So I prefer to do it on the fire, but if you're in a hurry. But to my opinion, this rattle a little bit too much, and yeah, it breaks really easily. So I'm not really a fan of this kind of foldable stoves. I would prefer to have to make my own fire and do it on top of it. But if you're in a hurry, these are good, but they are a little bit more weight for every package that you will take. So I would advise, if you're going to use MREs, take certain things out, put certain things in, like have some other stove that you do not drag along, like 5 of these in your bug out bag with this. So that's something that I don't like. And if you can see, I will put it all over together. One thing that I also don't like about MREs is it's so much packaging. So those space for this packaging you could be used to have other kind of foods that you pre-make in your own bug out bag, that you do not have to take all these packages and drop them, because if you do not bury these or dispose of them on a responsible way, I would say, if you are in an area where you want to be stealthy and not to be seen, this is something that is easily noticeable, especially with these colorful packages. If you're lingering them around, people will know that you are in the area, they will know you have food, and they will come to look after you. Whether they are aggressors, criminals, desperate people, military, police, and yeah, for dogs, they can follow the trace very easily. So if you ate a few of these, you threw it away, and you got search dogs behind you, they can smell it and they can follow your trace, because other packages that have been in contact with the smell are in your MRE that are opened in your bug out bag, and they can follow you easily. So that's something that I don't really like about this kind of MRE, but hey, what you gonna do about it? It would not be my first choice to put in my bug out bag. I would prefer to make it myself, put my own MREs together that are more handy to take with me, with less weight, less plastic, and more nutrition in a more divided way. So you don't have these 24-hour different stuff of everything. So there is too much diversity, to my opinion. I know many people like this. To be honest, I like this too. But in a survival situation during a bug out, I would only take things that I like to eat, but they are more compact and all around food, instead of 20 different kind of things like this. So yeah, and of course I prefer to hunt for my own food, whether it's plants or animals during the bug out. That's why I take an air rifle with me. So yeah, that is how what's inside of a French MRE. You can get these in the stores for 12 euros in the store that I buy them, but they are not that long. How do you say this? Not durable, but they expire within a year and a half usually when you buy this at this price. So yeah, but the plus side of this all is they're very tasty. They are unbelievable. Of all the MREs, these are the most tasty ones that you will get. They are quality products and they are very nutritious. And of course, if you match them up to the American one, those poor Americans, they are being duped, in my opinion. Take a French MRE any day, on top of all the other elder MREs that are in the world. So yeah, I'm going to show you other MREs in the next video about this topic. But I hope this video will help you to decide your survival strategy. I do not want people to buy loads and loads of MREs, spending so much money, space, weight, and they're reliant upon these things. Whether instead, I would say buy more things to like get skills to get to forage for food, hunt for food, get things like white rice that you can that you can hold for 35 years if you put them in good conditions, and some other long foods that can last long, and you will be fine either. I know it's most people will think, oh, it's not really that that's you will get food fatigue, but if you're a little bit creative, get certain food groups and you have some skills, knowledge on how to prepare things, you can do a lot of variety, especially if you are growing your own food, hunting your own food, or foraging for your own food to get some spices, taste, and nutritions in the other way. So yeah, I would say thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Cheers.